They pulling the title. Man, channels are blowing up right now. Oh, I can't even do this fucking accent. Today we're doing a Jake Paul video. First Jake Paul video ever. This video will make you hate Jake Paul. Jake Paul drama alert. Jake Paul, Jake Paul, Jake Paul. Jake Paul in the title. Jake Paul in a nutshell. Yeah, a lot of Jake Paul ironic titles today. Now, Jake Paul has made his first ever diss track. Too bad. It's not even a diss track. He puts in the title and then later contradicts it saying, "It's not a diss track, guys. I am not making a diss track. This is just the media hate and everyone giving shit," which is kind of stupid. So he goes on bragging about the good shit he's been doing the same shit. It's every day, bro. And like, just essentially just giving us a character that, oh man, he's a good character, a very, very good character. So we should all respect him. Which is why I just don't like this music video in general. But apparently, there's a third verse? Oh my god. We are trying now with Jake Paul. It's aggravating me with all the shit he's doing, right? To profit off of this shit. He's gonna brag about how good it is, how he good, right? And then turns it around to make another video saying he's gonna release some third fucking verse on a fucking diss track. This man can't fucking get a break. He's just a complete dumbass asshole. Jake Paul is a genuine idiot. He's not a malicious person. He doesn't do these kind of things because he does it so he can be fucking evil, so he can be at the top. He just does these because he's an idiot. He's pretty much an idiot. He was in some recent controversy, right, with when a kid said he was from Pakistan, and then Jake Paul replied back saying he sounds like he's about to blow someone up, and it also said the nuke. While I don't think that is racist, I think that is stupidly fucking dumb to say. Even if it was really jokey, you doing this in front of fucking pubescent teens and tweens. So yeah, Jake, not the best words coming out of your mouth, hasn't there? Now, in the next story, generally something more serious than Jake Paul and releasing another garbage music video. But what happened is that a British model of the name Chloe Ayling was basically kidnapped, and she was locked up in like a cabin, right? So the story starts off with the agent booking them into a fake photo shoot, right? And then somehow she gets drugged with an injection, basically. There were two ways of how they're gonna do this elaborate plan, right? Basically, they're going to auction her to become a sex slave over of another country or something like that. Or if the agent wanted her back, the agent has to pay a ransom of $300,000, which is a fuck ton of money, and nobody can afford that shit. Unless you're fucking PewDiePie or KSI or RiceGum or Jake Paul, whatever. So, yeah. And then, basically, this is how they actually got saved. She actually got saved, right? They noticed that the British model had a child, right? And one of the members said that was against the rules. So he decided to confess himself to the crimes, releasing her, which honestly was pretty much giving me a very happy vibe. Very happy vibe. I'm glad she's safe. Mainly because this shit is just so fucking crazy. And I hope the other kidnappers are arrested too. Anyone who's involved in this shit. Because this shit is just pretty much fucking terrible. So, this one was more happening inside my own state of Texas, right? So basically, a man in a McDonald's store, right, decided to punch a McDonald's manager for basically waiting a long time for fries. He got fucking bloody insane as shit. And I'll show you like the evidence right now.
He says an unidentified man was irate over an issue about his food order. Sanchez tells KFOX 14 the man swipes the cookie display off the counter and starts threatening an employee.
The guy like takes off his shirt and he's ready to fight him, jumps over the counter, and then that's when he hits the guy.
I know the very incompetence of McDonald's and their employees, but this is just way too fucking much for someone complaining about fucking fries. And to punch the manager? Really stupid. Honestly, there are problems with incompetence and you should call it out or complain about it. But this is condoning violence and I don't agree with this, and this is kind of retarded. Now we have some more Trump news. Now Trump was in many controversies for the CNN meme shit, the Scaramucci drama, but now he's threatening North Korea like this.
North Korea best not make any more threats to the United States. They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen. He has been very threatening beyond a normal statement. And as I said, they will be met with fire, fury, and frankly power, the likes of which this world has never seen before.
North Korea is saying that the United States is not safe over the water, so they're possibly more of a target, and they're gonna keep trying until they can actually hit the United States, which is pretty fucking sad, and it makes Donald Trump fucking piss the shit off. And honestly, I wouldn't surprise me if North Korea threatens another country, maybe even a country very close to the United States. So now we have some more Team 10 news from Jake Paul, but basically Chance and Anthony from Team 10 basically wanted to confront RiceGum because of this reason.
Then Tessa, you're gonna call a girl ugly? There's no point or reason to ever call a girl anything other than beautiful. All you're doing is putting them down. Like,
for no reason, bro.
You're literally calling a girl ugly. Idiot. Like, why?
Calling a girl ugly, no one cares. It's the fucking internet, right? But these cunts actually decided to go confront at RiceGum, and they weren't even there. There was like one guy telling them that RiceGum wasn't at home, right? And they had to wait there for a fucking hour, which is pretty stupid. RiceGum responded with this. Heard at I'm Chance Sutherland. Came to my house when I wasn't home, trying to start problems. Pull up again you would get slapped, boy. Then Chance responded by saying this. You wouldn't put a hand on me. Calm down. You know that paparazzi stalker channel known as Hollywood Fix interviewed Chance and Anthony, and they actually said they weren't gonna come back again. They said it was only a one-time thing and all that shit.
What up, Chance and Anthony?
What's up, man?
How you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. So like, walk me through what happened yesterday, man. You guys just straight up pulled up at RiceGum's house and played some ball?
No, we just made a YouTube video.
Okay, because like, I think he was kind of maybe mad about it or something, or like upset. Like, you guys have any response to that, or nothing? No, are you gonna go back to his house again, or was that the final time?
It was just one time.
Okay.
RiceGum has also made another video talking about the whole beef between him and Chance and Anthony, and he makes a good point that I agree with. Just watch this.
And he also said something about having a man-to-man conversation, right? And if you actually wanted to sit down and talk to me man-to-man, you would not bring a camera, you would not have a camera on my face, you know, why can't we just talk, right? So this is obviously just him doing this for views, for publicity, for YouTube, and it's childish, it's pathetic.
Chance and Anthony apparently makes a diss track. Why? I have no fucking clue. Apparently, you come to the man's house, you started the beef, right? You back out of the fight, and then you say to what? Make a diss track on him? You're clearly the fuckheads are the ones who started the fucking beef, right? And somehow, you gotta make a diss track on him. You're fucking idiots. So in the diss track, right, I think that there was something I wanted to say in this diss track as well that I felt was completely and utterly wrong. I know I'm defending RiceGum a lot here, but he makes some really good points here. I mean, come on now. Though Chance, the irrelevant Jake's Paul sucker, decides to say that RiceGum was hiding in his house and he's a pussy, all that shit.
You just pulled up to your spot and you scared, so you sat in your house.
RiceGum defeated this argument by saying that he was with Summer Rae, his girlfriend, and that, well, he was vlogging all day. He was busy. Yeah. So, again, this is some real good proof that he wasn't pussing out from the fight. And the Hollywood fix is honestly proving him, Chance, to be wrong. And since Chance had no damning evidence that he was in this house, because all you could see is just a house. You can't see RiceGum. It could be fucking fabricated. It's also very coincidental that Chance tweets out he's going on a trip to Ohio a day after the beef with RiceGum. Kind of weird. Chance and everything are just a bunch of fucking idiots who decided to go to someone's house to start fucking problems. It went from Twitter, then these two retards came to his house, like they're about to fight him with a fucking camera showing his house. Well, he said they're doxing him, but honestly, in his diss tracks, you can see an area view of his house, and it's pretty obvious. But again, these retards are actually going to his house just to start fucking problems, and I'm pretty much getting tired of it. An update to the Chance and RiceGum situation, right? Chance did meeting RiceGum, and while RiceGum didn't really fight him in the video, but instead he just kind of backed out from the fight, and he made a tweet saying that he was gonna back out from the fight because it's in public, and again, he doesn't want to settle a lawsuit. But Chance, acting like the man he is, said that RiceGum bluffed the fight, even though there's actual proof of him saying he wasn't going back to RiceGum's house, which means that he ended the beef with RiceGum. He bluffed out the but instead he thinks he had the balls to go to RiceGum's house. He thinks that the balls. He doesn't. He really doesn't. He's just an idiot. He's just an idiot. Now we have DaddyOFive in the news. If you don't know who DaddyOFive is, go look up DaddyOFive Gaming and go check out his gaming trailer. it's a riot.
What's up, Team DO5?
So both of Michael and Heather from DaddyOFive were both charged with child neglect, 2 charges of child neglect, and again, it's a misdemeanor and all that shit, right? And this, if they're convicted, right, they can face up to maybe 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine, which is fucking a lot. Now, Faze Banks and Christian Burns had a little of a fucking feud on Twitter, making this whole huge ass fucking story. Remember when Faze Banks wanted to threaten, you know what, let me just show you in my video on Christian Burns. Faze Banks also made 2 tweets about Christian Burns saying, "I wanna fight Christian Burns, and come scream outside my house like that and you'll get your fucking slapping. You will get fucking slapping. And embarrass again, little boy." Now, the actual drama starts off when Banks tweeted out this: "My dad's in the hospital right now on some pretty serious shit right now. Trying to figure out when I can get home. Some help advice, please. And also, I hate this shit so much. I hate this feeling so much. He's the best person ever and doesn't deserve this. He means everything to me." These next tweets will prove that this fuckboy known as Christian Burns is just going down to a new fucking low. And also to be a fucking scumbag. He's just as low as the fucking Earth's core. Let's look at the iconic idiocy of Christian Burns. "Nobody gives a fuck," quoting one of Faze Banks' tweets. "Now they're gonna be me showing up. Tired of your bullshit threats, fam. Expect a visit soon at Banks. Knock knock. And my personal favorite. Good. Let the old bastard die. See if I give a fuck." Shaking my head. Stop talking. Now, when Faze Banks wants to be defensive and say, "Let's fight, bitch. Let's fight," he privates his Twitter, which means that some of the tweets I couldn't get, Lucky Ding Dromler had them, so let's get started. Then he says, after he privated his Twitter, right, "Not to mention, Banks has insinuated and initiated violent threats to me, publicized countless times before this issue of his dad evolved." Even though the thing is, Faze Banks said he wanted to fight you because it was a reference to you trying to fight Jake Paul. Anyways though, you're the one who still started this shit, and Faze Banks only said 2 things on Twitter that could seem as either a joke or something very small, but you pushed it up as something very fucking big. Faze Banks said this, right? "They are not threats. When I see you, I am going to hurt you really, really bad." And then Christian follows up with a very much illegal pussy move, right? "And you're going to suffer legally." And then Faze Banks said exactly what a punk bitch like you would say. "I don't give a fuck, cause unlike you, I'm actually famous and rich as fuck, and my lawyer's gods." Yeah, he unironically said that. So a fan said, "I knew he's just wanting money, and Banks feeding into it. Y'all know he's close to being broke." And then Christian Burst follows up with that saying, shaking my head, "That's not it at all. He's a grown man, and I'm a teenager. Regardless, spewing threats like that will not be tolerated." We all know this tweet is fucking bullshit. He said he's a teenager, but he's like fucking 19 years old. For me saying he's 19 years old, Christian Burns is 19. So to Faze Banks saying this, "I'm a teenager." Dog, you fucking 19 years old. With 2 laughing emojis. Just to pussy his way out of the fight. That he's the one who started it. Faze Banks just wanted to fight him, say on Twitter, doesn't matter, right? And then you threateningly violent would say something really incriminating, and then you try to pin it and blame it on him, and then pussy out of the fight. Fuck you, Christian Burns, you complete wanker. That's pretty much for the entire recap. Anyways, a few things is happening. School is coming back a few days after. So yeah, I'm trying to get this video out, and still very slow progress on the Minecraft in general. And also I'm gonna have a montage about some big YouTube like fucking Jake Paul. And yeah, also again, the in general topic might be a lot more slower, and the recap series may have to be once every 2 months or something like that. I can see about that. But anyways guys, peace.